At the heart of every lightsaber lies something ancient, something alive within the Force. Kyber crystals, mysterious, powerful, and deeply connected to the very essence of Jedi and Sith alike. Forged in the depths of planets like Ilum, these crystals aren't just energy sources. They're sacred. They choose their wielder. They change color with purpose. And throughout galactic history, they've sparked both enlightenment and war. In this video, we'll explore the rich lore behind Kyber crystals, where they come from, why they matter, and how their story is woven into the rise and fall of empires. This isn't just about lightsabers. It's about the Force itself. Let's begin.
This is Gold Leader, standing by.
Kyber crystals are rare and mysterious Force-sensitive minerals that naturally formed across the galaxy. Though some worlds held richer deposits than others, these crystals had a unique ability to harness and amplify energy through the Force, creating a resonance that some believed to be almost sentient. They were known to subtly interact with one another and with living beings, leading to theories that their shifting internal patterns resembled emotional responses. Structurally, Kyber crystals were a fusion of organic and inorganic elements, making them incredibly durable. They could endure the intense heat and crushing pressure found within massive stars, resist conventional damage, and even survive the catastrophic failure of a lightsaber's power core. Unlike ordinary materials, they were unresponsive to lifeless objects, remaining cool to the touch unless held by a living being, including plants. Some researchers speculated that Kyber crystals could subtly alter their shape based on surrounding energy fields. They grew in a highly ordered manner, layer by layer, forming intricate crystalline structures that ranged in size from tiny shards to towering formations. Unlike most natural materials, they showed no signs of aging or decay, remaining attuned to the Force regardless of their size. True Kyber crystals formed only within pure deposits of Kyberite, while those containing impurities were dismissed as false Kybers. Branite, a closely related mineral, was notably denser and more durable than Kyberite but lacked the unique Force-sensitive properties of Kyber crystals. The crystal cave on Ilum was one of the most sacred and well-known sources of Kyber crystals, which were essential to the construction of lightsabers. These rare, Force-attuned crystals focused and amplified energy, creating the weapon's distinctive plasma blade. For millennia, they maintained a deep connection within the Jedi Order, subtly resonating with those who were in tune with the Force and offering guidance through their unique vibrational song. As part of their training, Jedi younglings would travel to Ilum's frozen caverns to seek out a crystal that would become the heart of their lightsaber. This process was not random. The Force played a crucial role in guiding a Jedi to the crystal meant for them. Those unworthy or unready would find the crystals unresponsive, cold, and silent. However, for the Jedi it chose, the crystal would emit a kind of harmony, drawing its rightful wielder closer and forging an unbreakable bond. Initially appearing as colorless and inert, a Kyber crystal would take on a unique hue upon bonding with its Jedi, most commonly glowing blue or green. However, rare exceptions existed, with certain Jedi wielding blades of unusual shades, such as Mace Windu's deep purple, the golden yellow of the Jedi Temple Guards, the ancient black-bladed darksaber, and the fiery orange saber wielded by Balin's Skull. The final color of a lightsaber reflected the nature and connection of his wielder to the Force, making each weapon uniquely personal. While the color of a lightsaber was typically set upon attunement, it was possible to modify a blade's hue through precise adjustments to the crystal's frequency and alignment within the hilt. Anakin Skywalker, for instance, once applied this technique to alter the color of his former Padawan's weapons, demonstrating that while the Force played a dominant role in a lightsaber's properties, technological skill could also influence its final form. Kyber crystals were renowned for their extraordinary capacity to channel and amplify energy, making them invaluable but also difficult to replicate. Many attempted to create synthetic versions, but these artificial crystals were notoriously unstable, often resulting in dangerous and unpredictable explosions. Scientist Galen Erso proposed that faceting was especially crucial for larger crystals, not only to eliminate flaws, but also to reduce diffraction when exposed to external energy sources. With precise cutting, the crystal's energy output could be significantly amplified and, when paired with advanced containment systems, could be harnessed into a highly focused beam, an application that would later be weaponized in the DS-1 battle station. Long before the rise of the Jedi and Sith, Kyber crystals were revered by early civilizations for their remarkable properties. Their resistance to fire, intricate natural patterns, and near indestructibility led many to view them as symbols of eternity. Some ancient cultures even connected them to the forces of nature, associating them with wind, rain, and the essence of life itself. Over time, the Jedi came to regard Kyber crystals as deeply intertwined with the Force, believing them to embody its energy in a tangible form. As their order grew, the Jedi claimed an almost exclusive relationship with these rare crystals, gathering them to construct lightsabers and adorn their temples. While some saw this as an act of stewardship, protecting Kyber crystals from falling into the wrong hands, others viewed it as a sign of the Jedi's growing power and secrecy. Detractors accused them of hoarding the crystals out of greed, while defenders argued that their control was necessary to prevent the misuse of such a powerful resource. Deep within the Temple of the Kyber on Jedha, the Jedi carved an astonishing 2,304 statues from Kyber crystal itself, shaping them with their lightsabers. These statues line the temple's vast tunnels, standing as silent sentinels under the watchful protection of the Guardians of the Whills. Another significant Kyber structure was the Kyber Arch, located in the meditation chamber within the Jedi Temple on Coruscant. This sacred archway was constructed from Kyber crystals recovered from the fallen lightsabers of Jedi who had perished in battle. More than just an architectural feature, it served as a symbolic meditation tool, reminding Jedi of the sacrifices made in service to the Force. Jedi Master Jorah Mali once posed a question to her Padawan, Reath Silas, asking why a single Jedi could never cross the Kyber Arch alone. At first, the question seemed like a riddle, but Silas eventually understood its deeper meaning. No Jedi stood alone. The Arch existed because countless Jedi had fought and fallen, and their loss had become part of the foundation that upheld the Order. Throughout history, the struggle between the Jedi and the Sith often led to the creation of devastating superweapons, many of which relied on the immense energy of giant Kyber crystals. The Sith, known for their pursuit of ultimate power, sought to harness these crystals for destructive purposes, with records suggesting that the Sith Lord Darth Tanis pioneered Kyber-based weaponry on Malachor around 3966 BBY. The towering Sith Temple on Malachor itself was believed to be one such weapon of immense potential. While many of these tales were dismissed as legends, the reality of Kyber power superweapons became undeniable during the Clone Wars when a massive Kyber crystal was uncovered on Utapau. The Confederacy of Independent Systems attempted to seize the crystal, but their efforts were thwarted by Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi and Jedi Knight Anakin Skywalker. Despite their victory, Yoda remained very wary, fearing that Darth Sidious would eventually uncover another giant Kyber crystal and use it to construct a superweapon of terrifying proportions. With the fall of the Galactic Republic and the emergence of the Galactic Empire, Emperor Palpatine, formerly Darth Sidious, continued the Republic's secret development of the Death Star, a planet-destroying superweapon. At the heart of its devastating super laser were Kyber crystals, repurposed on an unprecedented scale to channel immense energy into a single, focused blast. Ilum, once regarded as sacred by the Jedi, became a target of relentless Imperial exploitation due to its vast Kyber crystal reserves. While Jedi once revered the planet, listening to the harmonious song of the crystals, the Empire saw only a resource to be stripped for its own ends. Their aggressive mining operations shattered countless crystals, desecrating the land in pursuit of power. The devastation was so severe that the scars left by their extraction efforts were visible from orbit. Former Padawan Ahsoka Tano was outraged when she witnessed the destruction firsthand, believing that the Empire lacked the ability to truly perceive the crystal's nature. Despite her anger, she chose not to engage the Imperial blockade head-on. Instead, when she needed Kyber crystals for her own lightsabers, she followed the Force to the weapons of the sixth brother, an Inquisitor.
Ahsoka Tano.
After defeating him in combat, she purified his corrupted crystals, restoring them to their natural state. 5 years before the Battle of Yavin, another massive Kyber crystal was uncovered by the rebels from Lothal. Recognizing its danger, they launched a mission to destroy it before the Empire could exploit its power. When the crystal was obliterated, it triggered a massive shockwave, wiping out all Imperial ships caught in its blast radius, leaving the true scale of the threat still hidden from the rebellion. Kyber crystals. Ancient, living conduits of the Force. They don't just power lightsabers, they reveal truth. They echo destiny. From Ilum's frozen caves to the hands of the Jedi and Sith, these crystals have silently witnessed the eternal struggle between balance and chaos. If this glimpse into their secrets sparked your curiosity, please like the video, subscribe, and let the Force guide your thoughts in the comments. And in the next video, we'll peel back another layer of mystery. 2 codes, spoken like scripture. One of peace, one of passion. But which truly leads to power? Until then, trust only in the Force, but question everything.